This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On today's big show, Underwear Talk plus Alli Breen and Sexy Time. It's on the way in just a minute.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
My internet connection, chick, is not fast.
How slow is it?
Well, let me tell you something. When I go to send an email, when I push send, I see a guy run out of my building with a file folder under his arm. Right. And if there's a JPEG picture attached, he's wearing a knapsack.
That's right. Yeah. Wow, that's slow.
Now, some more Bob and Tom.
You want it. You need it. You can't live without it.
This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Thank you for being here with us. Tom, we've learned a lot so far, particularly about underwear. Mm-hmm. What color are the underwear you're wearing right now?
Black.
Are you exclusively black?
Yeah, I have one brand I like, and I wear them.
Yes.
I just jettisoned about half of them.
Why?
Holes in them? Did you blow holes in them?
Some bad meatloaf?
Yeah.
No, it's actually, the honest truth is they've changed the way they sew them.
Oh, really?
And there was a seam at the small of your back, and the way they used to sew them, and it was heavy.
Ooh.
And it would
dig into your back?
Irritating you? Oh, boy.
So, I guess someone must have written them a letter because they've gotten rid of it. So I tossed the old ones, and
nice. They should probably redo them every 18 months, 2 years anyway.
Why? They don't get holy or anything. I mean, unless you're Ace, and Ace, of course, famous for the flatulence eating.
I just noticed my underwear matches my scarf today.
Ooh, her scarf is a cheetah print.
I did not do that on
Oh,
purpose.
my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, aren't you famous for when you get this won't happen now that you're married, but when you would date, when you got a new man, you would throw out all the old panties.
All new underwear.
And get all new. Oh, that's hot.
Absolutely.
Good
It's a
job,
waste of
sister.
let money.
No, I'm with her. No.
She should have sold them.
Yeah, you should have
Wipe
sold
them.
the old ones.
Yeah. Ladies, sell your panties.
You're right, Pat. Wipe it clean. You
Move
know
on. Maybe,
Move on.
Josh, maybe you should become a panties agent.
I would like to. I've tried to talk people into
Create
doing
a
it.
business where you'd be the middleman.
Yes.
You could probably do this.
I've offered to be an agent for like girls to have their own OnlyFans. I go, look, I get half, but I will be the one to message all the dudes. I'll pretend I'm you.
Oh.
And
You would do
you won't
that?
have to do anything.
No, you wouldn't.
You'd hire out.
Alli Breen
You would
joins us.
last
There we go.
a day.
There she is. I'm sorry.
Alli, can I operate your OnlyFans page and get 50% of what you make?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. New
All
Year's
right.
resolution. Get on OnlyFans and make some money.
Send me some feet pics. I'll post them. I'll deal with the creeps.
Now, Alli, you're in New York, and you
Yes.
live there. Are there any of your friends that are comedians that are on OnlyFans?
I know of one for sure because she's very open about it. I'd imagine there might be a few more.
There are some guys. I mean, I know our friends Mark Normand and Joe List are on OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but they just for their podcast. Does your friend make a lot of money doing it?
She just was on like the podcast circuit saying she made $1 million in 2 years.
Man.
Whoa,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
What does
I
she
know,
put up
so-
there? What kind of pictures?
I have no idea. I don't know her that well, and I've never.
You know
listened.
something? I don't know her, but I have an idea.
I wonder
If she made $1 million, she probably has a camera that has a fisheye lens that can be inserted.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's not what every comedian. It's not just her doing crowd work, is it?
Unless it's like that sub dom thing where the crowd work is just filthy and insulting to the
Right,
guys.
right.
It
Yeah.
might be that.
Wow.
Crazy, right? It really makes you think about whether you should be on there.
Yeah.
Now I think you'd kill it.
You would kill it.
The foot thing is really surprising that more people. I don't know how to do the foot thing. I would put my feet everywhere. I could care less if people want to worship feet. It's the rest
Alli,
of it.
we're sitting on thousands a month.
Yeah.
Just
Josh.
you let me know.
Josh is my new agent, although you just told everyone it was going to be you messaging instead. Maybe that's part of the allure.
No, they wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
But
They're not going to know.
But it's still your feet, so it's okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would think.
Yeah,
they
you
don't
can't
care
you
as much
can't
about the
push
chatter.
Josh's feet onto you. They aren't going to.
These are Allie's, I swear.
Hey, piggy hey, fellas, I call this one Fungus Man.
My feet are lovely. I get regular pedicures.
He's yellow and crusty.
No, they're not.
Do you want to apply the medicine with a Q-tip, boys?
I have terrific feet. I'll be proud to post them now if you want.
All right.
Let's do it. You know something? I'm Josh. Maybe we should become a little business and behind the scenes, become agents for various people.
Dude, I'm telling you, if we can recruit Alli, Christy, Alsman.
My feet pictures are already on some website somewhere.
Yeah, but
I know.
Oh yeah, I think we all are. That's right.
So here, I got. Here's whose feet. Here's whose feet we need. We got the beautiful Alli Breen, the beautiful Christy Lee, the beautiful Jessica Alsman, and Haywood Banks.
Yes.
One of these is not like the other.
You know, with Haywood, you never know.
Good point.
Haywood's the kind of guy that he could have gorgeous feet, and he's been hiding them all these
Goes
years.
and gets pedicures.
I do. I bet I bet Drew Hastings gets pedicures.
I do too, yeah.
Oh, you do too, Pat?
Yeah, I like it.
We got to go together.
We should go.
Sit in the massage chairs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun.
Chat.
Spill the
You
tea.
can make a business out of that too. You can do a get ready with me while everyone goes and videotapes you getting pedicures before you show off your feet to the sex world.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why would you want to get a pedicure with a buddy?
It's fun.
Instead of
You
just,
talk.
I don't have to look at my phone. I can actually just chat with him. And
Don't you just like to sit there in the quiet and enjoy her rubbing
can
your
be fun,
feet?
too.
Godwin's got great stories.
Yeah, we do have together.
We have a good rapport. But Alli, you let me know on this, all right?
Yeah,
I'm texting
exactly.
you later today.
Okay.
Perfect.
She thinks
it's
I'm
going to be a
joking.
business.
Alli Breen is our guest. Alli is a very fine comedian, and she is the hostess of a show we call Sexy Time. People write letters about their love troubles. We try to solve them. Never once have we
Been successful.
been successful. What have you got, Alli?
Dear Allie, I'm dating a guy who has a vasectomy, so he literally never wants to use condoms. That means he absolutely doesn't use condoms with anyone else, and we're not exclusive, so I actually want to use them more. He's laughing at me and he says STDs are a thing of the past. Is it a red flag? I have to fight him on this?
Well,
yes.
You know what?
They're not a thing of the past.
They are not a thing of the past. If you want him to wear, you should be wearing one.
Absolutely.
Unless he's not circumcised, that's nature's condom. From what I understand.
More bad advice.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I was just reading an article about the huge increase. Although I'm very upset that now they're calling them STIs. Mm-hmm. I hate it when they change stuff.
Infection instead of disease?
Yeah, technically that is not a disease.
It's an infection.
It's like the brontosaurus doesn't exist. I hate all these changes. Come on.
Nothing's consistent but change.
Hey, nothing's better than old school gonorrhea, babe.
Yeah. They've gotten like supersized, haven't they? Now they have like super gonorrhea.
Yes.
Super, it's
Really?
like they've gone crazy.
I'll take the soup.
Super gonorrhea. I'll take the soup. That was almost missed there, Jeffrey.
That's a great joke.
Yeah, that's yikes. That's pretty scary. Good luck. Good luck out there.
Yeah,
man.
that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may be
Especially
clean.
that response.
He may be clean. Right.
Watch
Now-
prove your point. You go get an STI and then give it to him and be like, see, you wouldn't have got it if you just would have wore a condom.
You know,
Listen to me.
that's an insane answer that will absolutely work.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love Jess so much. I thought she was going to say prove it and go get an STI test, but nope.
No.
No,
Yeah.
just go get one.
That's so much better.
That will work. That will be effective.
Can you go to the drugstore and ask for one? I'd like an STD. Do you have anything?
Nothing permanent.
Yeah.
Something.
Schmegman a can to give him or something. Ugh.
Schmeg in a can. Okay. Move on. Right. I think we've done our
Dear
work.
Allie, I was having an affair with a married man and he got caught. He got kicked out of his house and he now wants to stay with me while he tries to work it out with his wife. That's crazy, right? I love him and I still like seeing him, but staying with me puts me right in the middle of his whole divorce, doesn't it?
I think maybe banging him put you in the middle of his.
What are you talking about? Isn't this how it works? If he gets caught, he lives with you now.
No.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
Both guilty.
Yeah.
Now he's married to you.
Yes.
Yes.
Or his other side whore.
But he wants to stay married.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Yeah, no joke. He's got his
He's allowed to change.
Money. So what does he want to do? Keep his house, car, and stuff? See his kids again? What the hell's wrong with this guy? You mean he likes his stuff?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I think that's going to go over well with the wife. Oh, by the way, I'm staying with my mistress while we work this out.
You don't tell
Yeah,
her.
she's going to kill her.
Like, no, you can stay with me. I'll let her know to forward all your mail here during this time while you're working.
He lives with you, ma'am. This is your fault.
Yeah. It's your responsibility.
I went to Daddy's new place. Wow, it's really weird because the lady there looks just like you, only younger and thinner.
Boy, you know what? You know, kids have accidentally said things like that, not knowing what they're doing.
Oh my God! Yeah, kids are the worst roasters without even knowing it.
Daddy's work friend is real pretty, Mom.
It's gorgeous.
Sorry.
He calls her his work wife.
You know, one time I did not know. I had no idea that my buddy was having an affair, and his wife. We worked together, and his wife called.
Josh,
And I said, and I go, just a second. He's on the other line with his girlfriend, just making a joke because I knew her too, and and little did I know that like she had just found out about an affair, and I got him in so much trouble inadvertently.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Whoa.
I was like, dude, you got to let me know when things. He goes, why should I? I didn't know you were going to say something like that.
No, I had a friend do the same thing, told his lady that he was hanging out with me.
No.
And forgot to tell me.
Yeah.
And so she called me looking for him. I'm like, I haven't talked to him in like 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And ended up getting him in a ton of trouble.
Right.
Because I'm like, no, you have to let me in on the lie.
I felt legit so bad.
No, but you don't want to be part of that lie.
Right, you don't. No. But at the same, you also it was like, oh,
You
man,
don't want to be part of getting caught.
Yeah.
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 No.
I still feel bad about that joke.
Yeah, that
You
was
didn't cheat, Josh. It's not your fault.
I know.
So when's the last time you saw Joe Edison? Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have used his name. I'm sorry. Alli Breen is our guest. The show is Sexy Time. What do you got, Alli?
Dear Allie, my girlfriend keeps leaving things at my house like sweatshirts, shampoo, toiletries, things she doesn't want to keep bringing over. But I feel like she's slowly moving in and it's making me anxious.
Mm-hmm.
It's making me want her to stay over less. Can I tell her that and just start staying at her house more?
Oh, boy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Does he have other
You can
girls
tell
coming
her, but
over?
she's not going to take it well.
And maybe he just likes the real estate in his bathroom not to be occupied by 40 different kinds of shampoo.
Or the other girls come in and go, hey, whose is this?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Hey, I don't know, but it makes her smell nice down there. Why don't you try some? here's a no pest strip.
Wow.
Sorry.
A no pest strip.
Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
This is tough. You need to do some thinking if you really like this girl.
Yeah,
or
but
not.
what's so what? You use a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Maybe
You may not like her all that much. I mean, I also get, as a guy who's very somewhat of a commitment phobe, I get just feeling pressure when it's undue. Even there may not be other women. He may just go, "Hey, this is my house. I'm not." But you got to really think if you like her. So
Certain things should just be
that's pretty
there,
minor
though.
stuff.
yeah, it sounds minor. That's the thing.
Yeah. What are you going to say, Halsey? What
Yeah.
should be there?
Like toothbrushes and stuff, because if you're hanging out and going to dinner and you're going to make out and stuff, like, wouldn't she want her own toothbrush?
Exactly.
Which I
There's
have
nothing
shared
wrong
a
with that.
toothbrush with my boyfriend before, like back in the day when we were in college, or I was in college.
Yeah,
Because you're like, I need a toothbrush, whatever.
maybe try the more of a comedic route.
Oh.
Like where she puts her toothbrush, put an enema bag in there.
Oh.
So she'll put a bunch of like weird stuff, weird personal things in there.
All around the stuff she's leaving. Yeah, just disgusting stuff around it.
Yeah. See what happens. What else could you put in there that she'd find really odd?
I had a girl, she was so hypocritical, though. She would leave things like hairbrushes and at my house, and she got so mad when I left something at her apartment. Granted, it was an upper decker, but still. I don't know why she was so mad. So this isn't fair.
Okay, Allie. Sexy time continues. What have you got?
Dear Allie, my new boyfriend wants me to erase everything I have on social media of me and my ex. Is this a huge red flag or is it reasonable?
I don't think it's reasonable at all. I say it's a red flag.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like
First of all, who has the time to do that? A.
Yeah.
And B, you're not looking at it. Who cares?
And if he's jealous now, he will be that way forever.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yep.
It's in the past.
Erase it.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat.
Really?
I don't want to see it. I'm jealous. I admit it. Erase it.
Pat, insecure? No.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah,
I guess it depends on how lovey-dovey they are. Like if they're super lovey-dovey, maybe get rid of some of those ones. But all of them sounds crazy.
And she should do it on her. If she really wants to, she'll do it on her own.
Right.
The guy has no business.
Yeah, but this is just the start. Next thing, he's going to want her to delete all her sex videos with her exes off her phone and stuff like that. It's
all
just
her
the start.
dick pics.
Yeah, it's
Stop talking to her children.
yeah.
You're all mine. We got time for one more, Allie.
Dear Allie, I'm a 30-year-old female starting to think my husband's best friend, John, has a crush on him. They've
On
been hunting
him?
buddies for years.
Oh.
On him.
Oh, yeah.
They've been hunting buddies for years.
Oh, yeah.
This sounds very Brokeback Mountain. And is now newly divorced. John was over at our house for a party on New Year's Eve, and he was acting very affectionate towards my husband, calling him little bugger and cutie.
Ooh.
I was overly concerned with his whereabouts all night. My husband took his shirt off to change, and John called him a bear. At one point, John called him an angry elf, and I realized my husband has called me that a few times over the last few days, which creeped me out.
Uh-oh.
Then, when my husband fell asleep before midnight, John went and checked on him and said how adorable he was. What is going on here? Is this weird, or am I being
sodomy
paranoid?
is the answer you're looking for.
That is very weird.
If he's using the same term of affection about you, oh boy.
Boy, it sounds like at
But her
least
husband's not using it back.
right. At
That's
least the
thing.
friend. The friend may really have, because if I call Godwin a cutie right now, most people go, "Oh, yeah, clearly he's joking around." But if I do it 12 times this morning, people are going to go, "You may not be joking."
And brush his hair back delicately, like, "Oh, how cute is your hair?" That is weird.
So now, what exactly is the question, though? Is she
how concerned should she be? I guess.
Yeah, how concerned if she should probably try to cut them off or something, I guess. I just like angry elf as a term of affection.
Yeah.
Too.
In her husband's defense, I accidentally dated a guy for 6 months, but I didn't know we were dating. I thought we were just friends.
Wait a minute.
And then
wait a minute.
No, like I met a guy at work and he wanted to hang out and he was a cool dude and we hung out and we'd go do stuff. And then 6 months in,
you found out
he tried to kiss me and I was like, "Oh no!" And he goes, "Well, we have a thing," and I was like, "No, we're just friends." I had no idea.
How old
and then I knew what every woman I had done that to felt like. I was like, "Oh, this is weird. No wonder they hate it."
How old were you?
Oh, 26.
Wow. Good time to experiment.
Yeah. No, there was no experimenting. His name was Wade. He was a hairdresser. That probably should have tipped me off. But yeah, I had no idea. I was
really.
Yeah. And he goes, amazing. "Oh, I thought we were a couple."
Was he? He was just baffled. He was as baffled as you were.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ask him why it took him 6 months to make a move? That's a long time.
I don't know. Maybe he was waiting on me to make a move. I don't know. But
I thought there were rules and codes and Judy Garland albums.
I mean, he would compliment me, but I,
Isn't there a handbook telling you?
Hey, it was very baffling. And
how dare you try to kiss me during our weekly Sex in the City marathon?
If you knew how close you were. I think it was 6 feet under. But
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode. Join us.
It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay. What? Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.